All right, let's see. Can you guys all hear me? So we got nice displacement here. I'd like to see this whole low resistance liquidity, all this taken. I'm gonna go short here with one. My target is gonna be down here. I'll stop just above this high here. See if we can get the follow through to this low. Because I really like all this low resistance liquidity. Let's see, we put in the lower high here. Big displacement, rejected, displaced again. And we have all this low resistance liquidity resting. I'll probably monitor it if we can get down here, because we do have another imbalance here that I may want to try and reject from, because this is a lot of liquidity to sweep. But I like this. Looks good. I added one there. So I'm in too short. We do have like a little tiny volume imbalance up there, but I don't think it's going to go up there and get that. See, because we just created another imbalance right here with this displacement leg here. I added one more short there. So I'm in a 3. So I'm looking for roughly like 105 points. You guys in it? just want to see this thing go already. And this is a pretty large move, so we may see a little bit of consolidation. We do have the 35 printing right now, so it should get going now. I'm gonna add one more on that. Every time it pulls back, I'm just gonna keep adding to it. So I moved my stop a little bit lower above this pivot high because we do have another imbalance here. So I really don't want to see it back up here. We're just testing this imbalance again. If I can draw it. I don't know what's up with my tool there. It's too small, my tool, when it grabbed it. But see, I like this because we had the lower high, the failure swing, big displacement, created this imbalance, got the tap, another displacement. Once I saw this displacement here, then, yeah, I mean, it looked good. Little imbalance there too that we're rejecting. All this low resistance liquidity that has just been building. I mean, it should run through all that. It's obviously waiting for time. Probably the 40. The 40, and then going into 50, it'll get better. Because 40 is the end of the manipulation time. Yeah, see, we just got this big push, so now we just got a little bit of consolidation. So this is correction through time instead of correction through price. So it'll probably just consolidate here for a little while, probably until the 40 or the 40 minute, and then we'll probably continue. Not that aggressive, but. And then once the macro hits, I mean, it should get a lot better at the 50. Okay, we just swept out the highs. Intermediate term high here. We fully filled the gap. Just about. We have this bearish order block there too. Yeah, it's very slow right now. Well, I'm gonna give this a little bit more wiggle room in case it wants to tap this here again. But it should come down. So we're at the 40 right now. Okay, that's a little bit better. See, I was just engineering this liquidity pre-macro. I just want to see continuation through all of this. Okay, here's the 41. So the 41 goes to the 47 and the 52. We have like an equal low right there. I want to see it put in a new low and just continue. It's nice displacement. Nice close too. Barely a wick there. So we ran this external range liquidity. Now we're coming back to internal. And we'll continue to external. And we do kind of have this little imbalance here that's trying to hold for now. But it should inverse that. Come on down. It's taking its time here. It's just waiting for the macro, I'm sure, in like 7 minutes here. Might actually add one here. I added another. So I'm in with 6. Yep, 1 minute chart. Yeah, it is Asia slash, oh, late Asia, almost London. So yeah, it's gonna be slow, a little bit more choppy. So I mean, it is a lot more patience. It's gonna take a little bit longer for things to play out. But I don't really care what it does until it takes all this out. I mean, this is just too clean of a grind up. Because you think about it from an institutional standpoint, there's stops all under these. All under these lows, there's stop losses. So all they got to do is push it down aggressive, stop all these guys out, and take their money. It would be that easy for them. I mean, this is all lined up easy. It's all lined up there for them. Run it down, stop all these guys out. I mean, that would make the most sense in this scenario. All that is just lined up waiting. Obviously, it's taking its time because it is Asia. It is always the slower market. But I do believe eventually it'll get down there. Might take all night, but it's better. That's a lot better. Like, subscribe if you haven't. Comment. Whatever the YouTube people say. There it goes. See that? See how quick it's getting now? I'm gonna trail my stop now. Just so at least I secure a good portion of this. I'll take it off there with 488. I took it off just because, I mean, this thing has traveled a lot of distance. I don't want it to pull up. We could always re-enter it because it's already swept out a lot of what I wanted. It's already swept out a lot of this. So it may pull back up, maybe into here, and then get the next leg down to take this out. So, I mean, it basically swept all of it. See how it wants to target this kind of stuff here? You guys all caught that? 300 on the funded, hell yeah. Beautiful, Phil. There, shit, look at that. Easy money. Made 500. Beautiful. Love to hear that. Yeah, that was a nice move. So, going over my chart executions. So yeah, it did take a little while here, but we knew where it was going. We knew it was going to be targeting this here. So I originally got in at 388 right here. Got out down here. That was like 71 points there. That's not bad for, yeah, see, this is what I was afraid of. A deeper pop. Not bad for Asia. Not bad at all. Yeah, this is why I got out, because I knew there'd be a bigger retracement there. Because we swept basically everything I wanted to see. We swept it all out. All right. Now we just gotta wait and see. I mean, that was an easy trade. Didn't sit in it too long. We sat in maybe 5 or 6, 7 minutes there of chop. 8 minutes before the drop. So we want to see what we do here. We want to see what we do right here, or this change of state of delivery here. This series of down closed candles that swept out all of this. So all of this that was swept, these are the series of down closed candles that did it. So we want to see closure back above here, and we could target these highs. We still have this previous PM session high up here. That's from over here. We have a lot of engineered buy side here. All these little highs here. So we just gotta see what we're doing here. See how we react in this, because we do still have this low. Yeah, ES took. Oh yeah, so we do have bullish divergence here, because this low right here, NQ took it out, whereas that exact same low, which is right here. Let's see. Oh no, never mind, sorry. I was looking at a different screen. See, if we inverse this, then we have this one right here. And then if we inverse this, I mean, we're pretty much going to be long. We don't have to worry about this change of state of delivery. If we can get through this, we're definitely going to go up, take out these highs, probably inverse this here, and then target these two highs, possibly PM session high. We got 11 o'clock hour and 7 minutes. Everybody made some good money on that last trade. Aaron? Beautiful. Yeah, so we just need to see how we react here. What I want to see is it push through it now. Push through. Come up for this. And then previous PM session high there. Because we've already swept out all the liquidity. Well, 99% of it. We still have this low down here. But see where we held? Right at that point where I thought it would hold. Right here. This imbalance. So that's exactly where it held at. So that's why I'm thinking we're going to inverse this. Come up for this now. This should be inverted. Oops. So we should inverse this. Come back, test it. This right here will be the targets. So I mean, if you can get a long from here, see it goes up, pulls back, test this here, get a long. 108 points, or just even to like this little wick here is 52 points, 61 points there. We want to actually see this thing inverse though. We have no wick on this candle, so it's going to go up and fill that. We have no upper wick on either of them. Okay. So they're trying to push it up. Yeah, there's nothing to do here because it could still reject and put it in the new low. It could do one of these. If it gets over here, I'll be targeting this. But if we get rejection here and actually inverse this here, come down, inverse that, I'll be targeting these lows again. So right now, I'm just waiting. I should have full ported this. Every time I see stuff like this, like, it's pretty given. I'll show you guys some examples. See, here's another example. I mean, they're all over the place. See how it's slow grind? You get the big black limousines through it all. I mean, every single time that happens, you always get massive candles. Same with the upside. See right here, you get the slow grind. You get the big pop up through it all. Right here, slow grind down, you get the big candles through it. Slow grind down, you get the big candles back up through it there. I mean, it's all over the place. See this? Slow, grindy. Finally took the liquidity here. Then look at this. Straight through it all. This was a good one. Like this day I knew it was going to gap up. Just based off of seeing this. Low resistance liquidity. Market closed. And then just shot up. That was an easy trade. So it did the gap. Gapped up, swept out here. Got the reversal, gap fill, then reversed. Filled the gap, swept this liquidity, and then reversed back up. But yeah, anytime you see like that really slow, kind of grindy, usually you'll see like massive candles through it to either side. Yeah, if you just go through your charts and look at it, like the more you see it, the more you'll trust it. Well, that was good. That set up pretty quick, like a minute and a half after we got on. That was a quick trade. Now it's just a waiting game. Because we want to see what we do with this. So we want to see what we do with this or this. I'll either go long here for this, or short if this inverses, back down to here. So we just still have this pivot down here. It's a new hourly candle, and it's not really even doing anything. Usually they're a little bit more volatile than that. See, or you go get it like this. It's a micro AMD. See these wicks were swept. Highs were swept. So both sides of it were swept. But I think we swept a lot with this. So I think this is gonna inverse to take these out. Would be my most reasonable guess. This here would probably make the most sense now. After this move through all that. This is my number one. Hold here, push up to these highs. Because there was a lot of sell side liquidity swept with that. We gotta see what we do on this. See if it holds. Yeah, look at that. Look at that flip. That was actually a pretty nice flip. Oh, congrats. Ginger made 500. Beautiful. Andrew made 694. Aaron 250. I'm glad to see everybody making money. Yeah, that's the problem with Asia. A lot of times it's just sitting around and waiting. As it is pretty slow. At least we got the best move so far. We caught the best move of the day so far. Okay, here we go. Let's see if it actually closes above it. I'll be looking for long if it closes out of this to target these highs. Possibly PM session. Okay, we closed out. Let's see if we can get a retest here. Because see, I want to try and get it as close down to this wick as possible. Because I want my stop under that. So I want to see it pull back a little bit to give me a better entry. Well, I'll go along here. Because I mean, it's small, it's only one contract. In case it wants to run. But if it pulls back, I'll just add to it. Because now that we inverse this is now an inversion. And we push through it pretty strongly. I just want to see continuation out of the upside. So we have a volume imbalance here. It might get stuck at this for a minute, but eventually it should inverse it. See, we created another imbalance here and a volume imbalance. This may be the retest. Nope. Still breakaway since it inverted. That shows extra strength. Beautiful. It fills up $2,200 and is funded. I'm gonna add one there on the retest if this wants to retest there. Yeah, see, it's a very boring session in comparison to New York. It's just very slow. See, so we got this little push here, and now we're just consolidating. This is correction through time. But if you look right here, we have this kind of low resistance liquidity right here. See these little highs built up? That's the test. That's the inversion test that I wanted to see, that I wanted to actually get in on. I'm gonna add there. I'm watching the CE of this inversion. Intermediate term low. It fully filled the imbalance for now. I want to see it close back above. This is the 10-11. 10/11. So this is the new algorithm on 11. So that's why we're getting a little bit of volatility here. Just need to get back above this consequent encroachment, close back above, and we should. Because see, I'm looking at this as inducement, trying to trap some longs still. Just based off of this. I'm not going to let it scare me out. Just because we still have all this liquidity here. We didn't even take any of that. So I'm still going to, this is a fake move. Still looking at it as a fake move for now. If we actually close below it, then I'll have a different opinion on it, but see, this is your 2-3. This is the start of a new algorithm. So I do want to see this untouched. See how the bears are losing momentum here? This is when you get those big bullish candles running through it. So you have two little dojis, possibly three. That took me out. I'll reevaluate it. So total profit now is 333. So now we swept this low, intermediate term low here. I'm not opposed to trying that again. If we get back above it, I'll try it again. If the setup is there, I'll keep taking it as long as it's there. I had a feeling it might want to sweep that, just because that is a nice liquidity pool there. But it was a 3. It was either a 4, which is a 3, or a 2, which is a 3. So I thought they'd leave that untouched until it at least swept this out. I'm going to see if we can reclaim this inversion. See, we have an inversion of this too. To the left. We've inversed both of those. And look at where we held right at the consequent encroachment here. I'm going to go try long again right here. Because look at where we held. We swept this low right at the CE of this inversion. I'll try it again. I still like it. Gotta see what it does here. I don't like that flip. So look at right at the close, right at the close of this imbalance. We're right there. I'd love to see it hold right here and just shoot back up. See all this liquidity still? I'm still stuck on this. Run out the rest of that up there. And then these two relative equal highs. Still look better than this down here. I mean, we've already swept out a lot of that. It'd be more efficient to go back up here. I'm trying to be patient just because Asia. I mean, things take a lot longer. The Red Bull, yep, always. I've already drinking like probably 2 of them, I think, before. One before I started the stream, and I'm like almost 1 through it. 1 down again. Yeah, I drink Red Bull all the time. All times. I'm trying to grow those wings. So this is the 20, the start of the manipulation. We have a 17 at the low too. So I'm hoping that this is going to remain a pivot low. I may sweep it, then go right back up. Yep. Right back up. Come on. Need to get that gumption, that push. I'll move this out of the way so it can move freely. See? Just move it out of the way. This is honestly like the hardest $140 ever. I'm taking forever. Oh, there it goes. It heard me, see? Finally. Now we just want to stay up above this. Because see, we still didn't sweep this out yet. So we still should be pushing here. See how it held here? This is your 17. Pivot low. Want to see continuation. Sweep this out. Continue up to these relative equal highs. Let's see, we're engineering more liquidity there. Added one there. May come back and test this. We have another imbalance that it just created. Come on, rocket launch. See these highs here? This high fell just short, literally just short of this. And all this. I'm adding one more there. In with 3. Adding again on that little pullback there. In with 4. We may want to come back and test this because see, we do have this imbalance that it just created and this reclaimed inversion, which is totally fine if it wants to test into that again. Okay, there's the test. Now we want it to push off of it. I want to see those big Casper candles blow through all this here. Full port. Not Asia. Well, not like right now. Normally, like I would do full port, but this is pretty volatile. I don't want it to like whip back down. I mean, I'll keep adding to it slowly as I see price develop a little bit better. I mean, I still do trust this 100%. Because we're just testing into this imbalance it just created. I'm trying to trap some shorts because look, we have equal highs here. These highs, I'm gonna actually add one there. Because see, we have these engineered highs that fell just short of this, fell just short of this, and these. So even just a short, quick target is this even. Come up, take that. If you don't want to sit in it all night. Because obviously it's really slow here. We have a new 30-minute candle in 3 minutes too. See, I still love what it's doing here. See, we're pulling back into this imbalance that it just created. Right? We're at the top end of it. We engineered this high, this high, this high. It fell just short of these two, all this. So I'm looking at this as just inducement. We should see this through all of that. This is just trying to scare everybody out. The way I'm looking at it right now. This is just trying to scare everybody. I don't get scared that easily. I'm not seeing this kind of stuff. It's just Asia, so it's taking forever to come to fruition here. It just takes a little bit longer. If it was New York, it would have whipped us up and already hit it like 20 minutes ago, but using my entry resistance there, that's always nice. I notice that happens a lot. It's weird. Inducement before the 30-minute candle. 30-minute candle should just rip right up. This is one more trap before the 30-minute candle open. Wear a mask like Zorro. That's funny. Yeah, so we closed right at the top of it again. Here's the 30-minute candle. Let's see if we launch now. We swept this little low again. And it should launch any second. See that flip? It's just not getting follow through yet. Come on, get the follow through that we want. Come on. It pierced it. There it goes. Come on. See, whenever it gets stuck like this, usually this is when you get the big candles. This is when you'll get like that big candle out of nowhere, like this one here. You'll get another one like that. Watch. Any second, it's gonna rip every seller's face off. It just needs to go already. Yeah, this pop should be coming any minute. We've been very patient here. See how quickly it gets bought back up? It should rip. They're literally stuck right here. But when you see a lot of back and forth like this, all these little tiny Lilliput candles, it always leads to a massive expansion. So now it's just sitting here, patiently waiting. We're eventually going to see a rocket take off into Narnia. Come on, actually push, man. Go. It's literally using my entry as a resistance. How convenient. Come on, go. Push already. I think it's this candle or the next one should push. It should actually start running. Run. It's still kind of stuck there. It's probably going to be this next candle to launch. This candle. I think this is the launch candle. Let's see what it's doing now. So it's putting in some lows here. So once we take this out, we reverse, we'll have a target to take out here to come back down for that. See how quickly it got sold back up or bought back up? I mean, this thing should just take off. See, and then all this engineered liquidity here that's been building. So after we take this, we have somewhere to run to. But I just want to see this thing go already. So choppy. I'm gonna remove this. Put in some fresher price action. Come on. See, it's doing the same thing that it did in this imbalance. It came all the way into it and then shot up. Now we created this, so I want to see that shoot up again. Take out this. Because this is institutional, so they should be protecting their orders here. They should be pushing it up here. This is like the last line of defense for them to protect the orders. So you'd want to see this thing push from here. Yeah, I'm just watching it here. I still think it's going to run up for this. Just trying to be patient here. All these highs are just too clean. Yeah, and it's pretty just slow and choppy. So I'm giving it a little bit more wiggle room. But because see, the bodies are still trying to hold the end, the bottom end here for now. And then see what it's doing here, engineering liquidity. All these little small candles. I think still we're gonna get a pop through them. Just by the way it's forming here. Obviously, it looks ugly right now. Let's see how this closes. I want to see it close back within here. I'm still set on all this. I'm still... That's probably stupid, but... We have this order block here that it's trying to hold, so giving it a little bit more. It may sweep this out and shoot it up off of this. See, because now you have this engineered liquidity that I was engineering this whole time. But the thing is, we have an equal low here. It's probably going to sweep that and then go. Which I'm totally fine with. We got the midnight open in like a few minutes here too. Alright, there's a sweep of that. I still think it's going up for this. I don't know. I'm still kind of looking at this as just inducement. Obviously, it's pretty far against me now, but see these little tiny candles? How they were forming? You should see a candle straight through that quick. Especially now that we swept these lows, but I might just get out of this. Give it another second. Yeah, I'm out. I'm out of that. So we're probably heading for this then. These two. Let me see how we react in this. Because I don't want to chase this because we did travel quite a few candles down. So I'd like to see a little bit of a pullback into here. Or some consolidation. I'll target this. Let's see if it pops back up there. Well, I'll start building with 5 here. I'm gonna put my take profit there. If it does pop into here, I'll add to it more. I'm into 10. Just be careful of position size. Just take whatever you're comfortable with. Let's see, we're putting in relative equal low. I'm gonna add another 5 there. Even if we just go to this, even I'm okay with that little short scalp. Just size into it. I mean, full port, Phil. I mean, 20 for 645. I like it because we fell just short of this. We have an imbalance here. So, I mean, it should run it right now. We got the macro in like 3 minutes. So that'll probably send us down. Missed me to a tick there. I might actually move it down to here. I'm just gonna monitor it. See if we can get the full move. We've already inversed this to the left. It should continue. I'll take it off there, 765. Oh, so we had a nice win. A couple small losses, and then another nice win. Up 600. This one trade here, I totally thought this was it. Clearly offside. Once we got this swept, so anytime you have a sell side liquidity, this is a bullish PDA array. The reason being is all these people that are long here, their stops are under here. So once you stop all these people out, right, all these buy orders become sell orders. So normally, this is where institutions would get involved because they're generating hundreds of millions of dollars there. Buy orders, sell orders. So they're trying to pair their orders to shoot it right back up. But since we got follow through and we got continuation, that's why I was like, okay, we're going for this here for sure. So that's why I went in heavy, just because of that. Once I saw the invalidation here and we didn't get the reaction here, we got follow through with a big candle. That's when I knew that these were the targets. So hopefully you guys all made some good money. Made 710, nice. Love it. That's not fair, you made more than me. I'm just kidding. Nice, nice, nice. Well, I'm gonna probably call it here because I gotta get up early for the group. I usually get on at 5:30. I'm up by 4. Um, Hopefully you guys all enjoyed. Hopefully you guys all made some good money. If you're new here, like, subscribe, comment. I have a 3-day free trial if you guys want to check it out. Actually, in the New York session. You guys all have a good day, night, morning. See you guys.